Hi guys, it's Yeold Mama here, and we're back with some more Scrap Mechanic. Woo! And we've got a new tool. It's called the Welding Tool. They just added it to the game, and it's so good. Pew pew! Look at us, we're dancing because it's so good. Woo! Woo! It's actually pretty good. It's pretty good. It actually gives us a lot of new things we can do with the game, which is fantastic. So actually, I'll give you a brief explanation. So basically, if we have two materials here that we want to connect, because maybe they fell off of each other, we had like this full thing here, and oh no, we accidentally broke this block. Ah no, it's no good, now it fell off. So basically, when that happens, you can now take out the welding tool, you can pick which side or what block you want, you can grab that, and then you can go over and connect it to your old project, which is super cool. So say this was standing up on here, we could click that, and bam, it's back together, which is super duper cool. And it actually opens up a lot new opportunities in this game for creations. Now, the first thing that came to mind was tanks. Back in the day, I wanted to go ahead and actually make a tank in Scrap Mechanic, and that wasn't possible because the tank treads, the thing that goes around the wheels, you couldn't actually get it to stay. There was no way to connect the two ends. But today, that's what we're doing. We're gonna make ourselves a tank, and this is what I've gone ahead and gotten started with. Now, I have to actually go ahead and make the full loop of the tread around this thing, which is gonna be a tedious process, but it'll be cool. But the thing I have going here now, which is I have this, which actually makes it so the wheels go out when you flip that button. And how this is going to help us is that once we have a loop of a chain around these tires, this will pull it tight so that it's strong and it'll be awesome. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to actually go ahead and get started making that tread for these tires, and hopefully it goes all smoothly and fantastically and nothing goes wrong. Hopefully the world doesn't fall apart. Hopefully a catastrophic meteor doesn't blow up the world while I'm trying to do this. It might, but let's hope it doesn't. So I'm gonna get to it and I'll catch up with you guys in just a bit. Okay, so here is our treads for our tank tires. Now the thing is, before we had this welding tool, the problem would be that right here what I did was I looped around this whole thing using bearings, and right here would be the problem. You couldn't have this thing right here connect to both of those. That just wouldn't work. If we took this off of the lift, this would immediately fall off. But right now, we're actually going to go ahead, and this is what the tool is going to be useful for. We can actually now go ahead, click, drag, and click that, and then bam! Those things should all be connected. Now, I'm not sure how this is going to go. I'm a bit unsure, but I want to go ahead and give this a whirl. I want to take it off of this because I don't want to go ahead and build it all on the other side if this doesn't work. But I'm going to give this a go now. I'm terrified something's going to go wrong, but let's take... Okay, that's all off of there now. I also want to put one block there. And if we go down here, yes, it should be now connected. But if we take that off the lift, here's the thing we've got to try. Now, if we press the button over here, we're hoping that this thing is going to fit really well. I'm terrified it's not, but let's give it a go. Okay. Ooh. Oh my god, that's way too tight. Oh, that's way too tight. Holy crap. I'm causing problems. Lots of problems. And there it goes. It fell off. Okay. So I actually thought that might be a problem that we'd run into. So this means that we have to make it so these tires don't go as far out, because that just, they go out a bit far. So let's actually, I'm thinking about going ahead and instead going ahead and making these little things here a bit shorter. We'll do that. It's going to take a little bit more time, but I'm going to get to it. And you know what? I'm going to come back once we have a functioning product, because I will have you know this tank is going to work. It is going to work beautifully. We are all going to drop our jaws when we see how fantastic this little vehicle is when it's done. So I'm going to get to that, and we'll be back in just a jiffy. Okay, here it is. The moment of truth. So basically, I just redid it, got everything going on. I made everything look like it will work better. I also made it so that the little hinges here, the way the tires go out, is one block smaller, so it might not pull the chains too far apart. But here we go. We're going to take off this. Now it looks like all these little triangle blocks will actually go ahead and help keep the track on a bit easier because it's hooked on it more so rather than just balancing on it. And here we go. We're going to take it off the lift. And now we're going to press the button. How does that work? Okay. That looks pretty good. That looks pretty awesome, I must say. That looks pretty good. Oh my god. That might actually work. This might actually work, guys. This may actually be a possibility. I came in here with so many reservations. I was super skeptical about if this might actually work. But I'm thinking it will. All I gotta do is go ahead and make this same belt tread setup for this side, and this thing might be able to roll. This thing might be able to roll. It could be a possibility. Yes. 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 Well, there we go. We now have both of the treads on the little tank we got here, and it's looking awesome. It's looking pretty gosh darn fabulous, I must say. Now, after I connected, I made this tread here for this side. I went ahead and I actually put up 2 engines, and I connected the wheels on both sides to a separate engine. So the wheels on this side are connected to that engine, and the wheels on this side are connected to that one. Each are connected to a different button, and then the buttons are connected to the chair. So this means now if we hop in this chair, we'll have the ability to power one side at a time, which will make us able to turn, and if we hold both at the same time, we'll be able to go straight. Now, that is pretty much tank steering for you, but next step is to go ahead and take off both of these little things to give this a test drive. Now, I'm scared because from what I've seen, people who have attempted doing this, it's really, really laggy. So I'm quite terrified that it's not going to go well, but we'll never know if we don't give it a shot. So one is down, so that's good news so far. Oh, and we might want to actually take it off. Oh my god. That's really laggy. Holy crap. Okay. My hopes were too high. Let's take it off that one as well. Holy moly. The FPS is so good, isn't it, guys? This is the best. Oh wow, this is really bad. But we press the button to expand the wheels. Okay. And oh my god, that is going so fast. Yay. You know what? I'm just gonna start driving this, and I'll speed up the footage, and hopefully it'll look decent in the video. Okay, so it looks pretty good. But our next objective now is to go ahead and decorate this thing up, make it look all sorts of fancy, make it look all pretty, so it actually looks like a tank. Let's get to it. And here is our finished tank. It's fantastic, in all honesty. I've never seen something quite so beautiful. My goodness, my heartstrings are melting because of how beautiful it is. So beautiful. But I actually really do like how it came out. I put a bunch of these little bolts. Where are they? They're actually right in here. They are screws. I put them all along here to actually look like the treads on a tank that would have. And it actually looks really cool. I really like how that came out. And after I did that, I went ahead and I did go ahead and make a body for this thing. All around here, we've got all of this concealing the seats and everything. And if we actually come up here, you'll see we actually also have a little bit of a cannon here for the tank, which looks really cool. Doesn't do much, just it's cool looking. And I actually did attach a little bit of a bearing in on it in there somewhere. I'm surprised it's not, none of the stuff is coming up right now, but I did put a bearing in right there, and it's connected up to the seat. So if you actually are in the seat, it will turn from side to side, which I'll try to show you. But it's still super laggy. Couldn't come up with any way to fix that. So hopefully one day Scrap Mechanic will be able to address that issue, and we'll be able to go ahead and enjoy some of the cool things such as tanks in the future. But right now it's super laggy. Like right now we got one part off, but as soon as we release the other tread, it's not gonna go too well. Oh, it is not gonna go too well, but we gotta do it. We gotta do it and at least take one last drive around this place. Oh my god. Well, there you go. That's all I have time for today, you guys. I hope you did like this tank. I think it came out really cool looking, although I really wish it could actually run more smoothly. Hopefully in the future it will, But for now, this is what we're going to call it. I hope you did enjoy. Make sure to drop a like if you did. And leave a comment letting me know what you thought about it. Also, if you haven't already, make sure to follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. The links are in the description as well as on the top of the screen now. But I hope you all have a fantastic day, and I will catch you all in the next one. Bye!